What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to the channel. We're diving back into yet another WeldWerks beer out of Greeley, Colorado. So here we are. It's the same old brewery. We've had a lot in distribution lately in northern Michigan. This is the Neapolitan Ice Cream Sour. We have with vanilla, strawberries, milk chocolate, and milk sugar. This is clocking in at 4.6% ABV, and this is about $4.99 for a can. That typical Arvon price point for the sours of quality. It's what it is, guys. So if you have been watching this channel before, you already know that's typically what I'm drinking. Beers that are around $5, $6, $7. That's just what it is on this channel, and that's what it is for quality craft beer. So that being said, let's move on. We have a canned on date of 8/15/23. Today is September 21st, time of recording. So a little over a month old, but it is sour. It's a little bit lighter in the ABV category. I'm interested to see how this one rocks it out today, guys. So I love Neapolitan ice cream. Not sure how that's going to translate to beer. So I like the label. It's real nice looking. It sticks out. It is very fine and dining. Fine wine dine 69. I didn't say that. Anyways, we're moving on. Hope you guys are doing well. End of the night, about 7 o'clock p.m. time of recording. I'm old. That's really late for me. I don't like recording this late, but here we are. So. Well, as you can see, there's nothing that fancy about it. I'm not going to really go into details. You can see what's going on here. It's hazy. It's got low to moderate carbonation stream at the top, a little bit of sudsiness. I'm moving on. Let's go to an aroma. I wouldn't know what to think of that blindly. I wouldn't know where to go with this. I would think it's some kind of like lactose IPA, lactose sour. I'd probably think it's somewhere in that category. But if you actually like look away, take a quick whiff, I get that Neapolitan. I get the strawberries, like the creamy, milky sugar, the little bit of like chocolate hints in it. It smells pretty delicious. It smells like dessert in a glass, absolutely. I mean, yeah, it's like strawberries and cream. It's milk chocolate. It's just sugary goodness. It smells like it's going to be sweet. But slightly refreshing and maybe slightly tart as well on the aroma. You kind of get those faint notes of tartness. I don't know how to explain it really, but it just feels like it's going to be on the tart side compared to some other things. But it does. It smells, I mean, I guess maybe a touch artificial, but how do you make Neapolitan beer without throwing something artificial in here? I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's just the milk sugars. Maybe it's just the milk chocolate. I don't know. Maybe it's just the strawberries. So we'll dive in. Let's see what it is about, guys. Diving in. Cheers. Okay. It's light. It's actually crispy. It is a little bit sweet, but it's tart and refreshing for being a desserty ice cream beer. It's good. A lot better than I thought, to be quite honest. It's soft. It's a nice touch of sour. It's a nice touch of sweet and creamy and milky and sweet. I don't know, and tart. It just is a great combination of flavors, which ultimately ends up being very easy to sip at 4.6%. Borderline crispy for being this intricate of flavors. Yeah, I mean, it's weird. You definitely get like the strawberries and cream. Strawberry milk, it just reminds me of dairy, lactose, sprinkle of milk sugar. Yeah, again, this dairy, sugary, candied goodness. And then there's this nice little sprinkle of chocolate, like milk chocolatey goodness in there, which kind of adds to the creamy softness, decadence of the beer. This is good. It's exactly what I want it to be from reading Neapolitan ice cream sour, without being too heavy and sweet and nasty and artificial. It's all the right balances of what Neapolitan ice cream is in sour beer form. Like, it's a chugger. It's bold. It's fresh. It's good. Yeah. This is tasty, and I think as you kind of adjust, your palate gets used to the flavors. Like, the ice cream spectrum of it kind of fades away a little bit, and you're left with more of a borderline base variant of a sour tart ale. But when you really dive in and try to see what's going on in these layers, you can reach for the strawberries, you can reach for the chocolate, and you can reach for all that milk lactosey goodness, and it just adds to a very nice, well balanced beer. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. Rating, it's good. It's just the right amount of sweet and sour, and not sweet and sour. What is this, Chinese food? No, it's the right amount of sweet and tart, without being too borderline one direction here. It's just the right balance in both directions. I like drier beers. This does finish more dry and tart than it does sweet. So that being said, rating. It's cool, man. I mean, it's a unique beer. It's intricate. It's something I've not really seen too often. So 4 out of 5. It's good. And I like the softness and the decadence of it, and I like the drinkability of it at the end of the day. Could easily put it down. So yeah, that's where I stand, guys. 4 out of 5. Neapolitan Ice Cream Sour from WeldWerks. Another hitter. It is what it is. Thanks for being here.